chicify your culinary hub? Well, Jeff Toren, owner of Kitchen Tune-Up, has the answers you need. He just got back from an industry meeting at which these Kitchen and Bath Association trends were shared. Welcome, Jeff.
Thank you, Libby. Thank you for having me again.
Always a pleasure. And, while we're really anxious to hear, number 10 of our top 10 countdown, what is the significance of these trends that you're presenting over the course of the next 10 weeks?
Well, the significance is a couple things. One is as you're thinking about getting your kitchen done, or if you already have a nice kitchen and you just want to make it better, be aware of what's out there, and maybe if you're planning to sell your home or make it more useful for you and enjoying your current kitchen, all those different things are all parts of these trends that can be done without having to rip out your whole kitchen and replace it. So there's lots of different things you can do. Actually, in almost every one of these ideas or in this list of 10 that you can take advantage of.
Great. Well, what is number 10 in our list of 2017 top 10 kitchen trends?
Well, number 10, can we get a drum roll or something? No. All right, next time. And number 10 is actually the concept of universal design. What universal design is, some people call it barrier-free design, but what it does is it focuses on making the house safe and accessible for everyone, regardless of age, physical ability, or stature or height. Most of us think of ramps and grab bars for the elderly, but that is not anywhere near what this is about. This really goes far beyond that, and a lot of times, when done right, remains largely invisible within the kitchen, but yet makes the kitchen much more enjoyable to those that have these types of needs. So I've got a couple different ideas that are part of number 10 that I'm going to share with you today.
Great. And since we're a little limited on time, if you don't mind narrowing it down to maybe the top 3, and then we can maybe post some of the others or a little bit more detail on the Libby's Luncheonette website.
Absolutely. I will pick the top 3, and I'll share that list with you after. The first one is the idea of using pulls or handles on the knobs and cabinets, and using large ones because it's much easier to grab if someone has arthritis or something that makes it uncomfortable using knobs. So to focus on ease of use, ease of opening, that is an important topic. Another idea, this is really neat, and I think this could be helpful to almost anyone, especially some of us that are, let's say, vertically challenged. They have these new rollouts or pull-downs that you can put into upper cabinets. So you can have like the shelves, and you pull it down, and there are going to be 3 or 4 levels of shelves that come down to just about to lower the cabinet. So that makes it easy to reach everything that's high up without having to get on a ladder, which could be a harrowing experience for some.
That one's an excellent idea.
Yeah, that one's pretty neat. Another idea, this is really simple. This is something that really, I think, comes more into play when you're designing your new kitchen. A lot of people are designing to stay in place instead of leaving their home, to make their new kitchen ready for them as they move into the next stage in their life is a very simple one, is to actually leave openings under the cabinet, under the sink and under the stove, so that if one day you do have a wheelchair, you're able to actually pull up into the main workspace without having to, and have access to everything in the sink or the oven. So you basically pull there, almost like a desk.
These are great, and I know you have some others that you really wanted to share, and I definitely want to make sure everybody gets to them. So I will make it a point to post your report on the Libby's Luncheonette Facebook, where people can also like sheet pan suppers, meatless, and enter a raffle to win that cookbook. So there are 2 to give away, and Jeff, I want to thank you so much for being a part of the program.
Thank you, Libby. Good talking to you today.
Until next week, when we'll be counting down again, we're picking up with number 9. That was Jeff Toren, owner of Kitchen Tune-Up, and he'll be back next week to count down the hottest top kitchen trends of 2017.